time for details, taking another up-close look at the finer points of Imagineering. With Maelstrom set to close soon forever, to be replaced by a Frozen-themed ride, we have the opportunity to take one last look at the details in the queue. We'll start off with something that perhaps you've heard about already. It's a hidden Mickey right here on this Viking ship on that mural on the back side of the loading zone. On the other side of the queue area is a large painted mural. This one is kind of a big map, and on the map you'll see details like this Oseberg wagon. The wagon is also located in the ride itself. It's part of a famous find, the Oseberg ship, which was discovered in the early 1900s in Norway and was the basis for the ride vehicles that we're using now. It was also featured in the Spirit of Norway movie at the end of the ride. Let's go back to that wall map in the queue. One of the things we're going to find near the top of this mural is a ship stuck in some Arctic ice. Then across the way on the colorful mural, we see the same ship. Its name is the Fram. The Fram is actually a somewhat famous ship. It was used to explore the Arctic and attempt to reach the North Pole by such luminaries as Roald Amundsen. It was in use primarily around the turn of the century. Another famous ship, the Christian Radic, is also located on this colorful mural. It was a tall sailing ship, actually still in use to this day, and had won some racing records. To truly understand, however, how much the Imagineers pay attention to detail, get right down to the last little bit of authenticity, we have to look at the other side of this mural, at these oil platforms. It's this one in particular I want to focus on. It's behind the guy wearing the orange hat. And you can tell by looking at it, it looks like it's drawn from reality. And if we squint, we can see that there's even something of a nameplate visible here. Was it drawn from reality? It was. The Gulfax oil field has platforms A, B, and C. This is platform A, as you can see there, and it even says the correct block that it comes from, block 3410, which is one of the ways that the North Sea is distributed around. And we see those same platforms, A, B, and C, at the conclusion of the ride. So this is on the back wall. There's obviously one right next to us that almost kind of hits us with a wave. So they've shown us these platforms A, B, and C in the Gulfax oil field, both at the loading zone and then again at the climax of the ride. The other thing that makes this very interesting is that it was discovered in 1978 and brought online in the 1980s, 1986, 88, and 89, which makes the opening of Maelstrom, when it opened in 1989, just absolutely current with the times. It would have been very obvious to anyone from Norway that these are the platforms being referenced by the ride.